So here I go again with these loops on this twin flame journey. There's so many different sides to it. I'm learning to trust. I'm learning to really let go and trust. I really understand that whatever is best for me will come into my life. Lola's licking my leg. And whatever I'm omitting is what I'm getting back. It always matches. There's no separation, so it can't be different. And somehow I'm trying to be as true to myself as possible and trying to really listen to my inner self. And I feel like today I hurt my leg and I rested, and then I really wanted to go to the hot springs to soak it. And then I started second guessing myself. I started thinking about, the regular things, the gas. And I started thinking, do I really want to go all the way out there? And it's like 45 minutes there, 45 minutes back. And the time to be there, it'd be like over 2 hours, and I would get back in dark. And it was already starting to get late, and my boys are home, and then, I want to be home with them. And on the other hand, my nephew was here. I could have taken him, gone to the hot springs, and gotten back by this time and soaked my leg. And then I started thinking, do I want to go to the hot springs to take a chance on seeing him? Or do I want to go to the hot springs to soak my leg? Like, what's the real reason behind it? It's my thoughts were yesterday. And then I feel like I'm second guessing myself. Like, I'm trying to think in myself, which way? And then I feel like I'm not being true to myself. Like, now, all of a sudden, I'm thinking, maybe I should have gone. And now I'm thinking, well, if I didn't go, then that's the choice that I made. And I mean, this is also a good choice, being home. And then I start going into like these loops. I'm learning to surrender, to just surrender. What is, and just go through. You know, there is no what ifs. There's only what is. And you're always learning, and you're always, as long as you're paying attention, you're always learning. And there's always, if something is meant to be, it'll keep coming back. There'll be more opportunity. And if it's not meant to be, it'll fade. So I guess it's just like trusting. Yeah. I'm going to pause. My leg is really hurting now. See, that's why I'm thinking that, and you know, that, and I'm trying to think within myself, what is the reason that, okay, yeah, I feel like I made the wrong choice today. But then, what are the consequences? I get to learn from it. I get to learn from it for next time. It would be nice if things would just, you know, magically everything just can go into place all at once, just like the magic. That's what I would like. Everything together all at once, magic. Yeah, the twin flame journey, the making a living, the coming out with the messages that I need to bring, you know, having the courage, I don't know, come into myself fully, you know, stand up right. Seems like when it's, and then it feels like heavy. Feels like I have to stand up right for everything to become right, which is true. You know, in my own life, I have to stand up right for everything to become right. But then it also makes me feel like the world is on my shoulders. And then there's the thought that I need to make it happen. And that I know is the ego. And I know that that is, you know, what needs to get out of the way. And then I will come into my true self. They're not thinking that I have to make it happen. It's something that's flowing through me by nature. See, that's why my leg is hurting. It's really hurting. It's a little bit swollen and it's leaking, but I'm just letting it dry out. And then I went with my mom and we picked berries. So that was what I did. I think I feel like I missed out on seeing him. Like if I would have followed my intuition always leads me to him. And then I start thinking, and then comes the thought, well, would you want to go if there was no chance that he was going to be there? And then I started thinking, there's sometimes that I go there that the atmosphere isn't nice. It just feels kind of, I don't know, empty. And sometimes I go there and the atmosphere is wonderful. So I think it really depends also on my perspective. And I'm surrendering. I feel like I just want to let go on the twin flame journey. And that means not running after. And that's why I was thinking, do I want to go for myself or do I want to go because there's a chance that he's going to be there? And I thought, well, if he's not going to be there and I get there, would I be disappointed? Like, would I get there and be disappointed? And then the thought of sometimes that I've gone there and it's like, it's either totally full of people or it's really, right? There's times that I go there and the vibe isn't. Yeah, it's different times. I was thinking that it's on Saturday, there might be a lot of people there. And then sometimes it's, it's different. And then I started thinking about the time and getting back after dark, like I was saying. And so then I decided just not to go, and then I started going back and forth. I should have gone. And then I say, what does it matter? I think it's just because I miss him. I saw him yesterday and I miss him. It's like it hurts to be apart from him.